We are as live can be. Just bear with us while we do a little mic check. Make sure everything's good. Everything's focused as it should be. We got animals going around and we got a good live for today. You hear the animals behind me?
Hi, Remy.
You guys ready? Let's go live. We are live, Tiffany. We are live. We have a good show. We had a good week with an awesome video. What did you think of the video this week? Let us know in the chat for the British Museum. It was absolutely amazing. I still have headphones on. I made a mistake. If you can find that video where I made a mistake and wore the headphones halfway through the video and we were filming it and Tiffany said, "Why do you have your AirPods in?" And I said, "I don't know. I didn't know I had them in."
Because he puts them in and leaves them in to block us all out because we are all too loud in this house.
First thing that we want to do, if everybody will say thank you to Mr. Coxey in the chat. Everybody say thank you to Mr. Coxey on the chat. If it was not for him, this live would not be happening. But we have something interesting here. I'm going to hide everything. But we have a package full of treats because big things come in small packages. That's the pickup line I used on Tiffany. It worked, and it's going to work today. How's that sound? We're going to open that up. If it wasn't for Mr. Coxey, thank you, Mr. Coxey.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Coxey.
Good evening, Mrs. Lynn Butler. Welcome to the live, keeping everybody down. I got my cup of tea, a cup of Earl.
What's that?
I'm going to tip it for you. So, we had an exciting, let's see what the chat's doing. Okay, as ready as I'll ever be. Great video, I loved it. We loved it too. That was my thing. That was like my piece de la resistance of our whole, it's not our last video, but it was just that, how I talk in that video is how I talk to everybody about it. And it gets, I know everybody gets so annoyed because if you ain't been there, you ain't seen it. But everybody gets so annoyed because I turn into that real, like, what's that word? Like I'm really full of myself and arrogant. And it's like, no. You haven't been to a museum unless you go to the British Museum. What is this, all this Washington, D.C., what are the museums called? Yeah, she's drawing a blank here. Howard Grice says, "Hi, Tiffany, Richard, and the little man." Hi, Howard. Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys had an excellent day. Mr. Coxey, I hope that's how you pronounce it. I've called it that since day one you started the channel. It's a hard name
It's just a video.
not to forget
This is the camera.
if I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you very much for what you've sent. We have a fun thing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We tried a lot of stuff in England. Like, we was in England. I don't mean like the UK. We was in England. You guys subscribe to the channel, you're going to see us go to the entire, well, most of the UK in the future. And we tried, but he sent us some stuff. Obviously, you guys want to send us some stuff down below, but he sent us some stuff that I am assuming, because he said the kids will enjoy it, stuff like that, and I'm assuming that this is probably stuff that your typical British kid is going to enjoy, like that one. Remy, say hi.
Say hi.
I'm just going to smile. I'm a smiler.
He said it.
He said hi. But let's open. We're going to open real quick. Let's see how many we got. We got 65. Your last name is Cox, obviously Mel, and I started the channel when I was 38 years of age. My name is Mr. Cox. ITA. Yeah, no, I understand. I figured it was something like that, and I thought like you named your name like Mr. Coxey because like it's kind of close to being like cocky, like you know, like you know, a little cocky, just a play on words. But I like the name, and I like the little animal in there. That's how I always remember you. So far, like there's a few people that we're actually starting that I would say is regulars that we're starting to remember. Obviously, Lynn. She is a UK British resident, but Lynn Butler was actually part of this channel before the whole UK thing ever started. You can actually go back to when there was just 2 people watching us. One of them was my mom, and one of them was Lynn. Future news. Tiffany just made me like spend money on. We're really excited because
he keeps saying this.
Tiffany made me buy a cappuccino maker for flat
He
whites.
keeps saying.
And by Tiffany made it, I mean I did that. I get tired of Tiffany turning things around on me and saying that I did it. I get tired of that.
He's been obsessed with the idea of getting one for, what, 6 months probably? And
since we came home from England and we discovered that nobody had flat whites, you kept pressing me on getting a
I did.
cappuccino maker.
No, but now I want to buy a whole... Now I want to buy a whole, like, bar, table, cabinet thing and, like, make a whole setup. Like everything.
It was 100% her.
No.
2 things I can't stand about her is how much she wants and how much she likes to turn around things to make it look like it wasn't her idea.
No.
I hate that about you.
Yeah. He puts everything off on me.
Okay. Hi, Rich, Tiffany. Hi, Ian. We're just giving a little time, giving everybody, like, to give you an idea. We bought these. We stopped by the local roasters because my next thing is I'm going to be make a coffee. This is Foxtail Coffee. If you come to Orlando, it's the only coffee company that's like a chain that makes a flat white decent. I went to Starbucks and they don't even have the cups for flat whites. See, but they're a chain in Orlando, and if you want a flat white somewhat good, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to Foxtail. They're gonna be your best bet.
That's cool.
Okay, how many we got watching? We got 75 watching. Thank you, Howard. Yes, this is Tripping Through Adventures. I've been thinking because we've been creeping up on 10,000. I've not even talked to Tiffany about this. This is going to be between me and you. Maybe you and Tiffany can talk about it later, see if it's we're doing. But I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, giving away some T-shirts, some merch and stuff once we hit 10,000. The kids are animals.
They're playing with my microphone.
You can't play with the microphone, son. But yeah, I would like to do maybe a giveaway. I don't know how to go about doing it. Maybe down one of them spin wheel apps. People pick a number. I don't. We'll figure it out. We got some time to do it, but I'd like to do some giveaways so you guys can get some T-shirts and some merch and like, you know, maybe you want a shirt that says say it's sort of. Maybe you want a T-shirt that says it's because I'm British in it. And I think that's amazing, especially not going to talk about it. God bless England. God bless the UK. God bless Scotland and everything you guys are going through right now. We're praying for you, and we hope it works out. That's all we're going to say about it. Excited to see what you have been sent. Funny you should bring that up because it's about to go down. Okay. First thing, you ready, Mr. Coxey? When Mr. Coxey gives me the go-ahead and he says, Richard, go ahead, let the people see, that's when I'll do it. Mr. Coxey, you give me the go-ahead, and then we're going to do it. I already looked through it. Obviously, if you send stuff through, we're going to look through it. We got kids here. We're not, you know, we look for things and stuff like that. We love all of you, but some of y'all's cray-cray. Some of y'all. Not all of you. Some of y'all. If it doesn't feel like we're talking about you, we probably ain't talking about you. But if it kind of feels like we're talking about you, we're probably talking about you. How's Rich doing at school? That's a good question. How do you like school?
I like school. Awesome.
He went a total of a week.
Yeah.
And then caught COVID. But it was like we all had COVID. Like when I was making that video, we had COVID, but we didn't know. We didn't know because it felt like a 24-hour bug. First I had it, and then Remy got it. And then Remy came over here. Richard got it. And when they did, like, we took Remy to the doctor, they was like, well, listen, we're pretty sure it's viral.
Yeah.
You finish it up.
They pretty much said they think it's a virus, and they But they said it looked like he could have had strep throat. And they said instead of torturing him and testing him for everything, that they could just give him antibiotics because it really looks like strep throat. So, and he was done really miserable. So he was like, okay. So we just got him antibiotics. But then when he got sick and I got sick, we took him to the doctor and they said that he did not look like he had strep throat. So they tested him for everything and came back with COVID. So apparently we all had COVID and didn't know it. But now we're pretty much over it. Like I think today's our last day of
COVID?
quarantine. And the doctor said Richard could go back to school Wednesday.
Yeah, so, which is kind of crazy because if you would have asked me what I had, I would have told you it was like a day, like a 24-hour bug.
Yeah.
Because like out of the whole day, maybe 4 hours, I
can't
felt
touch
like
that. What?
rough, that I
What
had a
is that?
fever or
That's the
something, and
microphone.
just went on about my day.
But you have my phone down there.
So Richard, are you ready to go back to school? No? Why not?
That's because I was staying with my best buddy, Remy.
Because he wants to stay with his best buddy, Remy.
Lord Coxey has declared it's time to start. Let us begin. Let us begin.
Do it again.
Okay,
Do it to me.
so some of this describes, some of this is like, does a little preparation. So the first thing that we got is a Galaxy bar. I don't know if, like, I want you guys to tell us, like, how much you like this stuff, because this just seems like, and don't be like, oh, that's like whatever. If it's something that you've ate before in your life or multiple times in your life, it's probably something that's probably pretty common among British. So we're not really going for taste as much as the culture of the country. We're not talking about, yeah, you just shut that off, didn't you?
We just yeah.
He hit record on my microphone. Come here. So this is Galaxy, and it's empowering women too. So I feel like, look what we're doing. Come on. Look what we're doing for women here. We're empowering women.
Gimme. I'll try.
So that's awesome.
Can I try first?
What are they saying?
Can I try first?
The next thing, I've actually seen these before, and I've heard a lot of British people talk about these. This is a Frito Frog Cadbury caramel bar, and I feel like this is like part of, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like this is every part of every British child's childhood or British person's childhood is Frito Frog. Frito Frog. How am I saying that?
I think it's chocolate.
Well, yeah. Gwen, I understand some people have their preferences. But I seen a lot of Galaxy products. I seen, if you look on the video when we was in the market, Harry Potter. You know, doing live, you just don't think of anything at all.
Harry
What is it?
Potter see dragon.
Yeah, Leiden Hall. When we was in Leiden Hall Market, I noticed that that's a big ice cream stuff. So I don't know, well, probably like here, Oreo has Oreo bars. They're not an ice cream brand.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Son, we're gonna try them all, but we're not there
it's
yet.
not good.
So we got the Frito bar. So the next thing, we got a few things in here because we got multiple for us to taste test. But guys, what's the story of these? What are these? I need somebody to tell me what these are because we have 4 flavors that we're gonna prepare. We got banana, we got butterscotch, strawberry, banana,
Ew.
and chocolate. And what do you guys think that I thought these was? Because they call it Angel Delight. We have a word for what this looks like in America. What do you guys know the word of what we call that? I love the UK, Michael, me and my wife, and I count the days until I come back. I really do.
I count the days till we come back with the children. I'm so excited to bring them there, and I am so excited to come back in general, but I hate leaving them. It's really rough. And I'm so not okay with school either. Like, I don't like school because I don't
I
like
tell-
Richard being away from me.
She loved the
I
idea.
tell him
that
I
he's sick.
come back too.
Yep.
She loves that Richard's sick right now. It was
Why?
the first week because your mother's Gypsy Rose's mother. Is why.
I don't get the reference, but okay.
You don't know who Gypsy Rose's mother? She kept the girl sick and told her she was paralyzed and everything so she wouldn't go out and about to
Oh.
keep her at home.
Yeah, that's me. All right, we're gonna get you a nap.
So it's not pudding, it's mousse. See, I automatically thought it was pudding, but we're going to make it here today because we have bowls. Hold on. Watch. Which one is this? Okay, we're switching to this
We're
one.
switching
and
to this one, and I gotta figure out which one.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
It's the big
Okay,
one.
we got bowls.
We got bowls.
Stop.
So
You can't. He's about to make.
we're gonna make
We're gonna
each
make
of these.
each of these. I got straight answers. It's mousse.
It's mousse.
You guys call it mousse.
You guys call it
we
mousse.
call it pudding.
But it's a textural thing for us. In order for it to be mousse, it has to be a lot more airy. I don't know if that's like a thing here, but it's got to be a lot more airy for us to call it a mousse. So maybe you're right.
Well, then be nice. Ow.
We have
We have
milk.
milk.
So we're gonna read off
We're
these
gonna read off
things.
these things.
Oh, love.
Oh,
Okay.
love.
What's
Okay,
your favorite
what's your
flavor? We
favorite
got
flavor?
chocolate.
We got chocolate.
We got banana. We got strawberry. And we got
and
butterscotch. Thanks to
butterscotch.
Mr. Coxie. If you guys are not saying thank you to Mr. Coxie in this chat, you don't belong in this chat because he is a great person to send this, to take this out of his busy time to entertain us, himself, and all of you too. So take time to thank Mr. Coxie.
A lot of echo time.
What is it?
What is it?
They're saying echo.
Oh,
This slid out.
See if that.
See if
that'll probably fix
that'll
it.
probably fix it.
See this?
See
something
this?
keeps
Something
like
keeps like when this computer gets hot, the mic kind of
shoots out a little
shoots
bit.
out a little bit.
How does it sound?
How does it sound?
Use an electric
Use an
whisk.
electric whisk if you have one.
Does it tell me?
Does it tell me?
All right,
All
we're
right,
waiting for the
waiting
echo
for
to
the
disappear.
echo to disappear.
Because that just I got to keep looking
I gotta
at that.
keep looking at
Something
that.
about
something about this.
Make sure.
Make sure.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Turn this down.
Turn this down.
Overhead camera guy.
What is it?
What is it?
Someone said mute the overhead camera.
Oh, there it is. Fixed it. Somehow when we switched to the Prism mobile, it did mobile. Yeah,
Audio.
mobile audio. So that's what happened. It's never done that before.
We do have an electric one.
Yeah, we do have an electric one. That should have fixed it. Try it. Let's see, did it fix? I don't know how much of a delay we are here. We deleted one. Did it work? We got a yay. Okay. So did that work? Are we good? Cool. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it.
What is that red thing?
Oh, that's just saying millisecond of data is in use. It's basically like flying a busted ship. It just keeps ringing out like, you're crashing, and we are. We are. See it, say it. We sorted it, Tiffany.
Yep.
We see it. See, that's the type of optimism we like.
It's sorted.
See, what happened was, and I needed. Let me see if I got to switch it on this other one that's straight phone too. I'm gonna switch it to this. kids got the Wish just running around and just bashed in. Now both of you, come here. Now this is a kitchen utensil, buddy. Is this a toy? Then why are we using it like one? Yeah, come here. So everybody's saying, because this says leave for 5 minutes before serving, but you guys are saying like to hold it out for a while, right? Let's see, if we switch this, is it gonna do? No, we're good. Okay. It's always gotta be a crash
Can they
and burn
see
situation.
them? Look at what they're doing.
What are they doing? Whoa.
Hey!
Don't take your brother's glasses.
Here, son.
Crazy.
Richard, get up.
I'm eventually gonna, we gotta update our system here because live stream was never like one of the things that we was planning on doing. It just kind of fell. We never planned on doing reactions either. It just all kind of like fell together naturally. So Tiffany's working on the whisk. Why am I not remembering anything today?
COVID.
It's oxygen. It's like oxygen was cut off to my brain at some point. Yeah, we're gonna, so what we'll do, here's my plan. We're gonna make all these, steadily put them into the refrigerator, and then we're gonna try and talk about the chocolate bars. Try to at least give it 10, 15 minutes per, and just bring them out so they'll get better. Okay. Which one are we doing first, guys? Are we doing the chocolate, banana, butterscotch, or strawberry? I'll look into that when after this vlog or after this live stream. I'll look into StreamYard. But which one are we doing? We're gonna sit here. I know we need 500 milliliters of milk, so we're just gonna go ahead. Don't touch the things, son. It says 500 milliliters of milk, right?
You know what else is probably not
300.
helpful that with the mics?
What?
Is that this whole house just echoes.
Yeah, we need a new house. If you will find it within your hearts to buy us a house in England. That was loud. We can see, this is the only thing that's going to bother me about this, right? Butterscotch is the best by far. It was actually, I think that the conflict is the two kids screaming at the same time is more the conflict. So I'm getting butterscotch, most votes for butterscotch, but I like the idea that most people all have different flavors as their favorite because that makes me think that all these are going to be really good. So we're gonna throw in the butterscotch first. We got 300 milliliters of milk. So it says, so we put this in a bowl. This is going to be such a mess. Okay, so we got that. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is this thing explodes when we start. Like this thing goes, this goes to like what should be a 3 as a 1. So. Like, how long are we supposed to mix this for? I don't know how long we're supposed to mix this for. It says until it's light and creamy, but I don't. People say do more stuff with your kids. So people say do more stuff with your kids. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that's probably good.
Someone said that's enough.
Okay. All right. So we need a paper towel. Okay. What?
I do it. And you do it to your right.
No, we gotta put this in the refrigerator because we got 4 of these we gotta make, and then we're gonna start tasting things.
I like that.
Should have moved dinner out of the way. I don't know why. So we're getting ready to eat dinner. Do you guys want to know what we're gonna have for dinner? Well, who remembers old TV ads? It's delightful, it's delicious, dangly delight. Okay, next one. Put it up, son. We're gonna eat it very soon. So.
What does that mean?
What? That's just for the camera. What happened?
Put it right in the middle.
Wait, what happened? Something happened. Let's just move over to, did it die out?
These will fast. Bro, these will fast.
We're having complications today.
Yeah. I knew we shouldn't have invited the kids. We should have had just all the candy and stuff eaten to ourselves.
Mix it just until there's no more lumps. Should look slightly frothy with small bubbles. That's enough. Just pour.
That's all your fault, Dad.
Just pour it and put it in the fridge
That's
easy.
all your fault, not my fault.
Did you touch something over here, buddy?
No, I didn't touch it.
Put sprinkles on it or add fruit slices of banana.
We have banana.
No, me and I hate banana.
Well, you don't have to eat the banana, son.
Oh.
All right, there's 300. So it keeps saying put the milk in first.
I see this on here, but what is all that? You know?
Yeah, I know it is.
That's a
It's
mama.
trying to adjust the
Hey,
camera.
Put it on here.
Here, you want to try to work on this, and I'll work on the camera.
What do you want me to do?
I will try to work.
There's directions on the back.
Mom, look outside. There's an Indian. There's an Indian in the front.
There's an Indian on it?
Yeah. It's a rocket Indian.
It's an Indian.
Yeah, it's an Indian on the front. It's called a rocket Indian. My face. Like that. Right? It was a monster's party.
Yep.
Come on.
The thing is like we use different cameras. We have multiple different cameras. We have a Canon M50. The stuff that we film majority of our stuff with, like our vlogs and stuff, that's a Lumix S5 Mark II, and it's a great camera.
That smells good.
Hypnotized?
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
It smells like strawberry. Like strawberry? Yeah, but not real strawberry.
Like, what kind of strawberry?
Normal, like the strawberry I just ate. Right?
Right. Try
Why
to
is this kind of like hypnotized me? It feels like it's kind of like hypnotized me.
It smells really good, doesn't it?
I'm not meant to hypnotize me, right?
Stop smacking that.
Who's that?
Hold on, Remy.
I'm not saying it's the USB device is not being recognized. It just said until no lumps, I believe.
What?
It just said until no lumps.
Looks good to me, I think.
I want to drink of it.
Yeah, I think that's just all bubbles.
Yeah.
I want to
Is that
drink
good?
of it.
Yeah. We'll move on to the next one.
I want to drink of
Maybe
it.
this cord.
Put this one in the fridge.
All right.
I want to drink in that one.
Well, you're gonna eat it, but you gotta like let it sit. I can't read.
It's all fluffy.
Come on.
We're not gonna eat dinner.
Huh? You're not going to eat dinner?
Well, we're gonna eat dinner, but
You're not going to eat them?
oh, this stuff sets up quick. Look at this.
We'll see.
Look, it's already like solid.
Oh wow.
Let me see.
Look, I'm excited about the butterscotch one to be honest with you.
Oh my God!
I'm excited about the strawberry one.
Oh my God!
The strawberry one.
Yeah. Or the chocolate.
I bet the banana one's gonna be good too. But
We know who's gonna like the banana.
yeah, Remy is obsessed with bananas.
Yeah, because he's a banana.
Yep,
How much milk did you pour in there?
300 milliliters.
I'm the king of
Where's that at
bananas.
on this side?
Remy's king of bananas, right?
Right.
I'll hold this part.
Okay, you hold that part. Why is like the 300 gone off this thing?
I don't know. You just have to eyeball it because we don't use it, so it'll go out. You just have to kind of guess.
What do you think?
I think
Let's
it's be right here.
Can't get low enough to see what I'm looking at here with Remy.
That's it.
That's it.
So you pour it in here,
Yeah, I will drink that
and then
in real life.
Next, banana.
No.
banana, which is the minion's favorite.
Look. Who's that?
Let's see. I'm gonna take a break from that because we got the one camera, so it's
Daddy,
not the end of the world.
That's the Indian thing. Yes.
Is that a thing? We'll let him lick the last whisk, but it's a little weird to let him lick every time.
Ow. My ear.
So
That hurt.
I've been wanting to go over.
It smells kind of nice, though. It smells like coffee.
We got whisks.
It smells
So-
like coffee.
We'll dip these in there and let him have at it. Okay?
Which we can pull those off. Well, yeah.
We'll,
Pull them off and give one each.
yeah, on the last one, but
Yeah. All right, you gotta leave it closed or it's not gonna work.
banana is goat. You know, I'm inclined to believe you. Because I think I'm whisking it. This is gonna be another thing that you guys show us that I'm spending like $100 on Amazon just to get it over here, where you guys pay too. Here, clean the whisk. It is good. And our last one. So tonight is Sunday night for us, like it was for you. We are not doing a Sunday roast. What we do as a family, try to eat something together or something nice. So tonight we will be having, you guys have the same company, but they go by a different name. This is called Wild Fork. I don't know if you've heard of them or not. I think you guys have it, like, you guys might know it, but we're going to grill some steaks, some Don't just dip that in there.
I can't open this one.
What?
Yeah, can I stir it a little?
No,
Why?
because I don't want you to.
I can stir it.
You could stir it.
He can stir it when I get done, but he can't do the whisk. The chocolate one must be the best one because it's the hardest one to get into.
Yeah, we ordered this off of Amazon, and that's what it said in the reviews was it's very intense even on the lowest speed because all we've had it on is speed 1, and it goes up to 5.
It has a turbo button though, but
Yeah.
I feel like that will spin the house. This will just stop spinning and the house will start spinning. I'm gonna press the turbo button just to see what it does.
It's gonna explode.
Why does the turbo button slow it down? Yeah, see? What does the turbo button do? Okay. So now,
All we need to do is stir it.
okay, here.
That's a good idea.
What? No, just one.
Steve said when we make
No. You just clean what's off on there. Here. They're gonna have a full British childhood.
Remy smiled.
That's good. You're picking him up. They're just slaughtering their clothes. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Good idea. You good?
He likes it.
Here.
Just don't put that on me, okay? Hold it and lick it. You want to lick it?
This is kind of insane how, like, thick it gets. Look.
They said there was some on the whisk board.
Give us
Okay, just go for it then.
There, now there
Now there's plenty. Good call.
Guys got what you wanted.
Now there's plenty for it.
That's how many.
Thanks, Scott.
We're getting ready to set up. We have an Instagram that we've been
What
trying
I was reading was they put them in the glasses, then into the fridge. I love to put chocolate on the bottom, then banana on top, then strawberry on the very top, sorted.
That actually sounds
That
great.
does sound
I've not even tried it yet, but the way you described it made it sound like a steak.
Yeah. Now I want to buy like special glasses.
No,
just
Christmas.
To do this.
Listen, guys, Christmas has already been decided. One live stream that we're doing. You guys are going to walk me through how to make. I want to make. I've seen the trifles. I've seen the trifles, but I want to make
gotta lick it, Remy.
a Black Forest trifle.
Like
Do you
it.
guys think that you're down to like help me out with
Stick your
that?
tongue out.
Like I want a Black Forest trifle. We have an Instagram and we have a Twitter, but we have yet to set it up to really focus because it's taken all we can. Okay.
Give me a napkin for a wipe.
All clean.
Yeah,
Yours is all clean?
You guys equally ate it and distributed it around the kitchen. It was great. How was it, Remy?
It was good. I could not extra fast.
How was it, Remy?
Let me say 2.
Ask him.
Dad.
How was it?
It was really good and it got super juicy.
It got super juicy. Sounds
Yep.
great. Okay. Now, we're going to set up. Here is going to be our tasting section. We're going to taste.
Here, come here.
So I'm going to keep everything. Let's try the chocolate bars first. We're going to see how well these like set up. Get in your seat. Ooh, Remy's excited, boy. Get it, boy. You got to get you some, ain't you? Yeah, baby.
Did you hear that slurp he just did?
I'm a starter.
Send me over an email, Mr. Coxey. Trippingthroughadventures at gmail.com. You can send me over an email.
Yes, send me on.
No mess, no fun. They cost 70p each in the UK, real cheap for a pudding. Yeah, in America, that's going to cost me $100 because these kids are going to love it, and that's what we're going to have to eat.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, scoot over.
Yeah, scoot over, boy. So for dinner tonight, we're having steak. I got a grill out back, it's a charcoal grill because the only way to grill something's on charcoal. Some pasta and a garlic olive oil sauce, some steamed broccoli, and some cucumbers marinated in some balsamic vinegar. Some garlic and some red onion. That's like, if you guys want to know a normal dinner for us Americans. That's a normal dinner. I like how somebody said they didn't like Galaxy because it's too sweet, and then somebody else said you got the better of the UK chocolates. Okay? No, stop, boys. You're just gonna hold them in your hand and melt them. All right. I'm interested in the Frito. Like, how many of you guys' childhood is like the Frito? Okay, so real quick, we'll see. This is how it arrived, Mr. Coxey. I would say for the most part, it did okay.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's Freddie.
Who's Freddie?
So I have a dream of these guys,
Let me see.
and it involves meeting Freddie at Cadbury World. That's Freddie. Fredo. It's Fredo the Frog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want all my kids to know everything about like being a British like childhood, but never mention they've ever went to England. And they're like, did you ever have a Sunday roast? And my kids just be like, yeah, it's no big deal. Well, what about Angel Delight? Yeah, we love that. We have tea at night. What are you talking about? You're acting like this is a British thing. I just want them to do everything British. They're like, and in England, we do crackers for Christmas. And they're like, yeah, so do we. Okay, guys, let's try a Galaxy bar.
No, let me.
Now, Cadbury is available quite a bit in America, but Galaxy is a little bit harder to get your hands on. And I do know that just because it's made in America doesn't mean it's the same thing. Okay, guys, each one get your Galaxy chocolate. Mom, Remy, Galaxy.
Make sure they play conkers. What is that?
I don't know. You can't take your mom's chocolate, Remy.
Hey, that was mine.
The British just got away with chocolate.
Give me this.
They just got such a special little way about them.
That's nice.
I just feel like American chocolate is like, boom, chocolate in your mouth. But like, British chocolate
Yeah,
is
it
like,
comes in slow and then gets
it's like
stronger.
such a smooth, like it's almost like you're eating hot chocolate. Like it's such a smooth, creamy experience. I love it.
How is it?
Remy took it from you. I took it from Remy.
What is it?
Dad,
There might be a delay. I check. Let's get this.
I'm hungry. I want food.
Show me this
Hey!
over here.
All right, easy. Don't make a mess with it. Here.
Just testing it now. See what's going on with it.
Yeah, I would say Galaxy. Is that what this one was?
Yeah, it's Galaxy.
Yeah, it's close to that. Mark said Galaxy and Gum are the same thing. I would say, I can see that.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it tastes similar to that.
We're just gonna try to buy time because I want the best of that.
I like how everything sounds so British too.
But they're saying Galaxy is way smoother.
don't worry, you don't have. Here, have this one.
Oh, okay, put it down. And,
Is that better?
do we have horse chestnut trees here?
No, you can't just claim the whole chocolate bar.
You did. See?
I still
Orange
love.
chestnut trees. I don't know. Like down here, like around the holidays and stuff, pecans is main, especially in the South. They're more the thing. I would say. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Pecan is like our holiday night. Pecans are our holiday night.
Ready?
The kids love it.
Can we try this one?
Oh yeah. Now this, I have a dream of taking my dream trip with my kids in the UK, right? Is taking them to the Jurassic Coast, taking them to the Jurassic Coast, and then having a dinner at Harvesters because it's a family-friendly restaurant. It doesn't have to be the best. It's just a family day. And then taking them to Cadbury and letting them meet Freddie. What you got to know about me is I love crumble.
Oh, that's good.
That is great.
How is it, Remy?
Why is everything so much better over there?
Oh, what's that?
How is it? You what?
Oh, my tongue is soft.
You don't like it?
I like the chocolate, but not the frog.
Not the frog?
There's no frog in it, son. It's just a picture of a frog. You don't like this frog?
Yeah,
What did he do to you?
he's chocolate. They don't interview frogs. They have to. He's
He's a dinosaur. He should be a dinosaur.
yeah,
But he's not a dinosaur. He's a frog.
yeah, they have to. He's boring.
We gotta redo this whole setup here.
I know we're. I don't know what's causing this.
We ate that?
I'll show you guys what's causing the sound issue, so you know, right? So here's the issue. See this right here? See this? Over time, it just slightly pulls out. See that? See how I barely touched it and it pulled out? And it just like, boom, just like that. That's where the sound issue is coming from. So we gotta fix that. I don't know how to go about fixing that. If somebody knows.
I saw the baby in the mirror.
Okay. All right, guys. That's the chocolate. Where's
So
the
which
butter?
one do you like better, Richard?
Okay.
That one? Richard likes the Galaxy one better.
He likes what?
Richard likes the Galaxy one better.
He likes the Galaxy one better?
Yeah.
What did we break?
Remy dropped his drink.
I'm going to try to tape it to it to see if it'll stay in. You notice when I pushed it in, all the stuff was better.
Sit there, I'll get it, boy.
Grab us. I don't know why everything.
So the sound is fine.
Yeah. I'm going to make it fine.
Oh, sit up here.
I'm going to do something I'm going to
I'll get
regret
it.
in about
If you got
5
chocolate
minutes.
all over the seat. One of you did.
See if we can.
Hold on. Let me get this off.
I think Remy did it.
Let me get it. Here.
This is my thing, right?
That's mine.
There's so much stuff to this when you get to a certain
Lynn
level.
said she's going to refresh her stream. She has no sound at all.
Yeah. Somebody's saying that should keep it in there. That should eliminate the sound problem.
Cadbury does giant orange buttons too. Didn't we have those?
Yes, we had Cadbury orange, the caramel buttons, and we also have these. Where they at? These I like a lot. These are really good. I like Terry's orange, and the only time we get Terry's orange here is around Christmas. For some reason, they
Someone
feel like
said chocolate orange. Tap it, unwrap it.
love chocolate orange, but the only time we get it around here.
Nope. Stop doing that. What's your problem, boy? You're gonna make
Okay.
spill all over.
We need more plates. No, we'll do it like this. Get your gruel. Here's your gruel. Get your gruel. Here's your gruel. Okay. Okay, here's our spoons. Now, this is the butterscotch one. Let's see the chat.
I'm a bird.
Okay, here's the we're gonna do the butterscotch one first. I like how it fluffed. Well, that's just a lovely dessert.
Remy, what are you doing?
Dad, Remy, come on.
He's about to put his arm in it. I'll take this.
It's all
Here.
over his socks.
Here. It's good though.
Oh my.
Why are you doing this?
No! What's wrong with my baby?
It's just crazy. It's just a whole bunch of mess going on over there.
It is all over his socks.
It is really good, Mark. So you guys just eat it plain, or do you mix it up a little bit? Like we just eat pudding plain mainly.
We're gonna have to go buy some more wipes.
We're gonna have to buy some more of this. Like we're just gonna keep this, like this and prawn chips, not together, but.
Ooh, prawn chips. Okay, then you can do it, but well, that's nice. Yeah.
It's fluffy like an angel. Let's see where it gets its name.
Mm-hmm.
It's all me.
See, KJW, that's what we get. We get the chocolate orange, and we get bits of toffee in it, and then we get the chocolate orange, the regular Terry's chocolate orange, and then it's got the one with the toffee in it, and it's got the one with the white chocolate, but we only
Remy
get it
must
around
not like
Christmas.
this one.
You don't like this one?
I like it.
Because he's just playing with it. Or does he like it?
I like it.
Anybody remember what we did for second?
Oh, he likes it.
What was the second one we made? Strawberry? Or
Was it the one I did?
I think I did two.
Huh?
What two did you do? Chocolate was the last one. So banana was the second one.
I did a strawberry.
Banana.
Did you do the banana?
Or did you do the banana? I think I did the banana.
I didn't do neither.
Ask Chad. What was the second one we did, Chad?
I don't know.
This is a memory game.
Remy, you're just taking everybody's spoons and rubbing them everywhere.
Yeah, no, I have this whole plan. Okay, real quick, like, I keep saying real quick. Real quick is my way of saying, I'm sorry I have ADD.
That's great.
Ain't it?
It says,
Look how far me and Itch has made it into the...
Hobbit.
Yep. We're at the very end of the Hobbit book. And we got... I was going to try to bring him the Lord of the Rings. But I think we're going to wait a little bit because that's just a little bit more mature. This is going back in the fridge.
So what do you think of it? Do you like it? What do you like
So
the
we're
best
going to
so far?
start some C.S. Lewis, some lime. Oh, go.
You didn't taste the strawberry yet. Did you like this or the big chocolate or the frog chocolate?
I can't tell.
You can't tell?
Yeah.
Are they all good?
Yeah, they're all
Get your
good.
gruel. Remy's just grabbing whatever spoon he sees.
What is that?
This is banana. Look how it falls apart. Like,
Ew, I don't like banana.
We'll just try it.
you might like the nana one.
It smells very banana.
Yeah, Brummy's going here.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Don't push it away.
I like it.
Yeah, you say you don't like it, but you love banana pudding.
I never said I don't like banana.
Or you said you might not like it?
I don't know what I said.
I don't. I say a lot of
I
things.
say a lot of things. I just talk a lot.
Yeah.
So, banana pudding is a very, very big dessert.
Try it.
I already did.
Let's see. Show me. What is Ruby doing?
I don't want to do
So
it.
basically, if you want banana pudding, you would need vanilla wafers, but you could probably use any cookie. Well,
Let's find this
Cookie dough.
and make it with this.
Cookie dough.
how good would that be?
Vanilla wafers, fresh bananas, and this.
Because it's usually just made with banana pudding, or not banana pudding, vanilla pudding, which would be like the vanilla version of this. Then you put sliced bananas, and then we have just this plain vanilla cookie. It would just be a normal biscuit, like a vanilla biscuit over there. That's all you'd have to do. And you kind of crush a few on the bottom, kind of make them like a crust, and then put like a hole on top, and you let it sit in the refrigerator for about an hour or so, a couple hours to let the cookies get soft, and that makes like an American-style banana pudding. But to be fair with you, if you added the vanilla cookie to this, it's exactly what banana pudding tastes like.
Yeah. I think it's great. I know Remy's just making a mess.
I know. You know what? I thought I was gonna like the butterscotch more, but I think I like the banana more.
It's pretty good. Hey, where are you going? Okay.
Here's a smaller spoon for you. And here's a spoon for Remy.
Mom, hey, how come I get my spoon? I need a big one spoon. I'm a big one. This is what
My phone is even sticky.
My phone is?
Mine is.
Yeah.
They said strawberry was second. They said I did banana too. So. Oh no. I must have did the banana and the strawberry, and you did the chocolate. Richard! You just hit him in the face with a spoon? Tell him you're sorry.
So we're doing the strawberry
How
now.
sad you made him.
Oh, where's the bag?
Let's refresh the plates so they don't look so...
I'm not eating that.
You're gonna take your spoon.
I'm not eating.
Oh, wait,
Ow!
there's no
Why are you
plate.
hitting me?
All right, guys, there's people listening. I'm just gonna do this one now. I'm just gonna knock down that volume just a little bit. So it's not
The chocolate is going to kill you.
What is it? The chocolate's
Give
gonna
Dad a shovel.
Shovel you.
Okay.
Go back to shovel.
I like the texture it got.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's like, it
Here.
really is. I would call this a mousse. I wouldn't call this a pudding. Oh, that's like a... Ooh. You guys got Nesquik over there?
Oh, it tastes like a strawberry cream saver.
Yeah, it tastes kind of like strawberry Nesquik made into a pudding form. Or mousse. Let's see.
Guys, can you drink that milk over there? Guys, can you drink that milk over there?
Put it in your mouth.
That milk!
This ain't milk.
Oh,
That's this.
I thought it was still milk.
What's his deal?
Remy?
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever had this much sugar in his life.
Really the monster.
Do you guys got strawberry Nesquik?
Because this is pretty much their lunch, too. That's not helping either.
Yeah.
When you walked away, Remy hit me and then pinched me.
Why do we do so many live streams with the children?
He's gonna stop hitting. Remy, is
Yeah,
it good?
it tastes like strawberry Nesquik in pudding form, and I like it. I still think banana is my favorite, though.
I don't know why I ate so much of the first two. So,
Yeah, I'm like slowing down now. It's like, now
I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, boys. Okay, can we stop making excess noise? Dad's having a little bit of a sugar crash. So,
I'm thinking.
hey,
I'm sinking.
you sinking? It tastes like strawberry Nesquik. It's really good, though. Like, how?
I just want some prawn chips and go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Need some salt to help with all this.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Oh, where's one of them packages at?
What?
Because somebody brings that up, right? Do we have any?
Sit up.
I'm thinking.
This is sugar-free, so this ain't the right one. Let's see.
What are you looking for?
Do we have any more puddings, or did the boys eat all their puddings?
That's all. It would be in the bottom row of the pantry.
Yeah, it's not there. Can you guys stop beating the crap out of each other? That'd be great. All right, be quiet real quick. Shh. So, yeah, Dad's still the boss. Dad, this is pudding. So the ingredients for this: sugared modified starch, dried glucose syrup, fat cocoa, powdered palm oil, jelly and agents, sodium phosphate, bisphosphate, emulsifiers, fatty acid, milk chocolate powder, sugar, cocoa, mash, whole powder. I mean, you guys could probably pause it and look at it, or you probably got one on your counter.
Sit up so he doesn't. Yeah. I'm crying because of Remy.
What is he doing?
He's lost his mind.
What are you doing, son?
What is in that stuff?
So this is just, see, this is the number one thing in all of our stuff.
I'm flipping on my side.
All right, be quiet real quick, Itch. Watered and modified cornstarch. Does this have cornstarch? That has glucose syrup, but this has, well, this isn't going to have it because it's sugar-free. But ours always has corn syrup in it. Let's just get to the next tasting.
Yeah.
That didn't... Our kids are animals. I don't know what you're talking about. Our kids are great. Our kids are animals.
Sit up, Richard. Why do you keep laying down on the chair?
All right.
You don't do that. Are you sleepy?
No, I'm just playing sink.
You're playing sink.
Okay.
Give me a kiss.
Now I'm going to, here's the thing. I'm going to put it with the strawberry because I feel like... Whoa.
What did he do?
What is wrong with you?
My favorite time of the day when my granddaughter's revved up and goes home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandparents have a... My mom does the same thing. We're pretty sure you guys do it on purpose.
Yeah, whenever his mom comes, she brings all kind of snacks and all kind of stuff for them. And then they go like crazy like this. Ow, don't bite me. All right, look, who wants to try the chocolate?
Chocolate time. There's a little bit of strawberry and a little...
I'm not trying up with mixed up with strawberry.
Okay. Let me hear your spoon.
Look at Remy.
Thanks. Nope. You
I
put
wonder.
it wrong
I
space.
wonder if the chocolate
go right
tastes
there,
like the
cause-
whipped yogurt.
Nope.
That chocolate whipped yogurt.
Ah.
I mean,
Put it right there.
in the
That's what it
sense of the
looks like.
chocolate, but it doesn't have a yogurt flavor to it.
But the chocolate yogurt one doesn't really have yogurt taste.
You taste it.
It tastes a little more sweeter, but it's kind of very similar. Get your feet off the table. We don't do that.
Kevin, this is the most relaxing thing you'll ever see. This is how we go on vacation. We get one trip to England a year by ourselves.
So I have a question. When we do bring them to England and we want to go to eat in a pub, are we allowed or are we going to be put out? Does people go eat to pubs with their children or is that not a thing?
The kids, listen, Remy will be their king by the time he leaves England.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a t-shirt with Remy, the true heir to the British throne.
Yeah.
You have to eat with me. You have to eat with me too.
Here.
Oh, I
I'm
can
not
tell.
even, I don't know why I'm trying to give him more.
Yeah, you're just feeding them more sugar. You're just like at a camera going.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
going
habit.
sink,
When there's
I'm
food, feed the
sinking.
children.
Help.
This is,
So mixing them is pretty good.
yeah, I was thinking, was because I'm on this Black Forest thing, like I would really like to get like some cherries
Mm-hmm.
with that chocolate. That would be great. Or maybe put some of that angel fluff if we was doing a trifle.
So we really,
All right. I
They
need
don't
just stop
have
making
this-
weird noises, okay, buddy?
they don't have this in our grocery stores, right?
No, we're gonna be 100. He wants a nana? No, let me ask you something, Remy. How is it? Is it good?
Was that good?
What's that?
Was
Is
it good?
Is it red?
You want to bite?
No.
No. You want to get down?
Get down.
You want to get down?
Look, well, tell them bye. Remy.
Then tell him bye-bye.
Look, tell them. Say bye-bye. Tell them. You got shy?
Bye.
Tell them, say, love you. Tell them.
This is, yeah, you can eat with kids in your pub.
Tell them thank you.
Thanks, James. We appreciate it. Thank you for the compliments.
Say thank you.
Mr. Coxey, apparently this was a setup by him. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what this was going to
They
be.
win.
Say thank you.
They win. They win.
Get down.
They won.
Okay. Say bye-bye.
Lowe's a kid-friendly pub.
Say love you.
Love you.
Say thank you.
Thank you and bye. And don't subscribe.
Right. Tell them, Mitch.
Never subscribe.
You guys are just saying bye, or is just Remy saying bye?
Just Remy, because he wants to get down.
Okay, go. Bye, Remy.
Bye, Remy.
Most pubs have play gardens to give the parents. See, where we was only in London, when we was only in London, that's all we really.
Guys, I ate too much sugar.
Did you?
It's a good call. That's called being self-aware, son. That's great.
That was great. All of it.
Guys, I forgot my tummy ache.
A tummy ache? Here, drink some water.
Bye-bye.
Yes, we take kids to the pubs, but it's usually for lunch or afternoon. Don't think kids are allowed in the pub after 6, 7 p.m., but I might be wrong.
Bye-bye.
Brits will just
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you said bye-bye.
put loudly if the kids are misbehaving.
What is it?
Bye-bye.
Read the bottom. Or, you know, it went up by now.
Bye-bye. It's fun.
What was it?
The one where he was saying about bringing the kids to the pub. The little bit of longer
Oh.
form. Sit up.
Go. What's tut? Like,
That's what I think. Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, I still gotta tell you.
Okay.
Dad, why did you put up that tummy?
Yeah, Mr. Coxey, we're gonna block your address from our home because you're not- from our mail. You're off the mailing list, sir.
Bye-bye. Yep,
Not in Glasgow after 7.
Yep, you're off the melon.
You're off the mailing list, sir. We're not playing this
Don't
again.
forget to give them a beer.
You're off the
That's insane. That's insane. These are kids. We're not giving them a beer. Maybe a cider.
Yeah.
Maybe if they got a toothache, a little whiskey to calm them down.
So are kids over there well behaved? Like is ours considered
I like this.
good or bad? Because like in America, I know kids range everywhere, but like what's considered socially acceptable for kids to do? Because like in America, you will see kids screaming at the top of their lungs in restaurants and most people don't care. Old people will, and they will get mad. We're not opening this for you.
Where we live next to villages, they do a lot of weird stuff with kids.
We get told off a lot.
Yeah, but they do weird stuff with kids, right? Like,
Guys, can you not this in?
I got an uncle that drives a loud car. But in America, they do stuff. What is it? Yeah. Let me get this knocked out for you.
This bad boy eats it, right?
Yep. We're trying to make it more quiet. Here you go.
It's the law in the UK to let your kids lick the froth off the top of your beer.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. I'm not going to drink that.
If they have a beer, they can stay till 11.
See, I like the UK. I like the way they think. I do think that there's a certain idea because we're like old-fashioned, right? We're like really old-fashioned, and one of the things that like we would do like with kids, like my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and all them, if you're if you're like baby, what, a year old, was having tooth issues.
No, it's usually 6-7 months is when they're coming
Yeah,
in.
they would put a little whiskey on their finger and rub it on their gums. Like that was culturally acceptable in my family.
In my family, it was culturally acceptable to taste a beer every time my grandfather drank one.
Yeah, but if we told anybody else that, well, you shouldn't. Can you take it away from me?
I done did. You took it back.
It's culture.
Mine.
If any parents say their children are extremely well behaved, it's because they got a nanny and never see them.
What? Who said that?
Oh.
No. Did you read it? Extremely well behaved. Oh. Oh yeah. I thought you was reading the other comment I read. Did you read that one?
Which one?
3 of my kids were well behaved. One was Beard Even Spawn.
Yeah, that.
This is like really.
Yeah, well, I'd steadily just been pushed away from Remy. One of these is a pure animal. Oh yeah. This Remy, he's definitely more adventurous than Richard was. Richard was a lot more calm, just like now. Like Richard got his headphones. Now Remy, that was a warm up. Now Remy wants Funyuns. Now, how many of you guys has actually ever had Funyuns? I've never seen them over there. I don't know if they're a thing over there. But if I could describe Funyuns, they're like Monster Munch without the vinegary taste.
Yeah.
Like I would say that maybe Funyuns was the reason Monster Munch was created.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good though.
Yeah.
Remy just likes. Yeah, so American society is so weird because we live in this time that's like everybody in America thinks they got it figured out, and instead of saying, "Hey, I got it figured out. If anybody asks me, I'll tell them how to do it."
Yeah.
They're like, "I got this figured out, so this is the law, and this is how it should be for everybody. And if you don't do it that way."
This one time I was asking, at one point in life, Remy would just scream at the top of his lungs every time we took him in a restaurant. And we got told off a bunch of times. You remember that stage? And I made a post, I think, on Reddit or something with their child at whatever age he was at. When all they do is scream in a restaurant, people tell you off all the time. And everyone was like, stay home. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that because I got no babysitter. They got to go where I got to go. And if I want to go eat in a restaurant, I'm going to eat in a restaurant.
I would say personally, DJO9, I would say personally, I would say Monster Munch has Funyuns beat by a little bit. Yeah, I would say they're the stronger of the two.
They're the Monster Munch has more of that vinegar taste.
Yeah, I like the vinegar taste.
And that's what I like, too.
I like that British people like vinegar because you guys beat me up so bad about the fish and chips thing, but I love vinegar.
Okay, so here's something that I always did and sometimes still do, and now Richard's obsessed with doing it, is we will get pizza, but like New York style pizza, and pour vinegar all over it and eat it.
Malt or balsamic.
Yeah. But I mean, I've done even red wine vinegar and
no.
I don't think I've really ever done apple cider, but malt vinegar or apple cider vinegar or balsamic.
Yeah, but I like vinegar. Like when we eat crabs and stuff like that, we have something called Old Bay spice. Now, like if you was gonna make seafood like American style, you would steam shrimp. When it got done, you would sprinkle Old Bay all over it. You'd eat it with your hands, and it kind of just makes the seasons. But like I will get apple cider or red wine vinegar and sprinkle Old Bay in it, and I will dip the seafood, rather be crab or shrimp. It's usually shellfish, and dip that into the vinegar, and it's great.
I prefer butter, but it is good with the vinegar too.
You are a rascal. No.
What's that?
You're a rascal.
I do that.
No. Don't argue with me here. Don't argue with me. Look at me. Hey,
What's that?
Chips.
Remy, you need to stop.
Look at that.
No, don't you point at me. I want to point at you.
What's that?
Chips.
Put the word there.
He keeps sneaking to grab the
Oh, down there.
what?
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
No.
It's over there.
Eat your chips.
Last year, I put malt vinegar on pizza. Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we should all be wore out. I agree, Julie. We should all be wore out and ready to have a nice drink and relax at the pub before we go. She said,
Oh.
yeah, she said wear him out before you take him to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fair.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to a pub so bad. I'd go right now.
Okay, so here's my plan as far as them going to the UK. I plan as far as the channel keeps growing, and it seems like I'm thankful for every one of you guys that the channel just keeps growing.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
It's really awesome, and I think it's financially, we're pretty much through the idea of this coming trip, which we will be doing in March. But the way we're planning it is this is going to be me and Tiffany. While we're there, we're going to drive. We're going to kind of get a better idea of the UK as a country, or the UK not as a country, as a region, as an island.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once we do that, and I feel comfortable enough that I can bring my kids there and I can put them into a car seat and trust myself. I think this will be our last trip that it's just me and her solo. I think our next series is going to be more focused on I don't want to give too much away, but I'll say like this. This series is going to be north. And then I want to focus the next series on more like Wales. I don't think we're going to go to Wales this one. I don't think we're going to go to Northern Ireland. So I'd like next series with these guys to actually be like that we can actually go, because I want to focus on a lot of stuff and that's why I'm reading the books like J.R. Tolkien and stuff like that with Richard, is so we can take him to a few places, that will be able to recognize or be able to see or just spark his imagination. So I'm like, the reason I'm reading these books is I'm kind of prepping him. And when Remy gets, Remy will probably still be little, so I don't see it, but yeah. I'm prepping them for theirs so they can put a lot of names to faces. Like, I appreciate this from Mr. Coxey, because one of the things I wanted to do is take him to Cadbury World. So the idea that they had Frito Frog, so I think that's kind of our plan. Is next one's just going to be me and Tiffany again, and then we're going to try to switch it to more of the family goes, and we all have our own experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that'll be great.
Yeah, when we decide that we're going to take them, we'll probably do, I figure, whenever that time comes, that we'll maybe do a live stream beforehand and just talk about any kind of, really ask you guys questions about, anything that we should think of or prepare for as far as bringing them. And even like about strollers, car seats, is there differences in any of those, and all that kind of stuff?
Given the certain circumstances of having a family, I wish we I don't wish, but in a perfect world we would have a kind of like Kara and Nate situation that we're just traveling and going and nonstop, unbroken, whatever. But we have a family, we have responsibilities to our family. Like Tiffany's, we're gonna leave in. I don't know how interested you guys would be in this, but we're leaving end of September, going to New Jersey, and we'll probably go to Philadelphia and New York City while we're there, because her sister's doing it's a Romanian traditional ceremony thing that they have to do like before they get married, and then she's getting married next July, so we'll be back up there next July. So we'll be in New York, and I don't know if we'll film there or not. I was thinking about trying to film something up there just to say that we did. Maybe find some British history up there. because I seen like there's this fence in
Please
New
stop.
York that was built. It's like the only remnants of Britain still in New York is a fence that was built by the British. I'd like to maybe check something like that out, but I think the next thing that's what's going to stop us next year is we're going to do that. Richard with school and stuff, and then July we have that wedding. So if everything works out, I would like to spend a summer in England or in the UK.
That might be one.
Well, no, depending on the channel, it could be this summer.
Couldn't be this summer with the wedding.
If you're talking about a week out of a 6-month span. Obviously, we could do that.
But we have to be back for school.
Yeah, that's why it'd be during the summer.
You could go in June, is what you could go in, but you couldn't go in July.
Oh yeah, our next vlog is not London. We actually left London and went to somewhere else, and that's what our next vlog is going to be. Next London vlog. It'll probably be a week or so out, but our next vlog we stepped out. So if it was just me and Remy's going after the galaxy again, if it makes you feel any better, Mr. Coxey, there is nothing left. I mean, there's that. I'd say by the end of the night, everything's going to be gone. These boys like to eat. As far as living in England, that's kind of or living in the UK, that's kind of a question that we would have a better time answering after this next trip. Because to be fair with you guys, and somebody asked me that before. Somebody asked me that, and that comment keeps going up. And I know it's because of the current climate of the UK right now that people keep looking up and saying, don't make the UK all sunshine and rainbows. Make it for what it is. Well, I mean, we spent a week in London and traveling across England, and it was all sunshine and rainbows. So I can't speak on something that I don't know.
Well, for me, I would have to really honestly see what it's like with the kids over there. And it would be a huge decision to really make. I would have to know a lot more.
Yeah, I don't want to make any comments about, obviously I see it, and I think we can all agree.
Overall, the dream is yes,
Yeah.
but in all reality, I don't know.
I think we can all agree that all media has an alternative agenda. There's very few that doesn't. So I keep that in mind when I watch what's going on over there. So I don't have an opinion because I don't live over there. I don't see. But if we're going to be able this next time to actually get out and be in towns and not just London and the tourist district, I think we'll have a little bit better idea of is this a place that I would want to live? Because I mean, guys, we live in the best place in Florida in the United States. As far as raising a family, Florida is probably one of the best places in the United States to live because you have Disney World, you have Universal. It doesn't really snow here, which kind of sucks, but But it's.
I look at that as a downside.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't know how to live in snow.
The laws are pretty good for children, school, whatever. All that's pretty good. So that would be a big factor that would play into.
King Charles has big links with Romania. Did you know that?
Did not.
I knew they was German to an extent. I didn't know they had links to Romania. Where do you think America would be today if it took the same path as Australia, Canada, and New Zealand? I don't know. Because Stop feeding the dog, son. That's a thinker because I don't know if it would really stop anything.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, the idea of our governmental system the question would go back to, because what really started America into what it was, whether you believe it was true at one time and it's gone now, or it's still true, or it was always propaganda. One of the things that kind of led people to America was, It was land of the free, home of the brave, land of opportunity. Whatever you want to think of that of, whether it was true or not, it drew so many great minds here. You know, most of the people that we consider great minds of America, like Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was not American, but he was one of the great minds of America. He came here, you know, we brought him here. So the question would be on so many different levels politically, or our accomplishments, or what it would be is like, it's almost like a butterfly effect. Like if America stayed under the crown, would it have gained the idea of being the land of the free? Would it have drawn so many people? Would it have drawn the grandfather of, or the, you know, ooh, you okay? Yeah. Would it have drawn the grandfather of, you know, I mean, name an inventor, the creator of Apple, the creator of the computer, Tesla, or, you know, so that'd be a weird question. Everybody's calling you Vlad the Impaler.
Me? Thanks.
So there is a lot of Brits in Florida. You would be surprised how many Brits there are in Florida.
Yeah, we actually seen the other day.
Yeah, not just tourists. I actually have done, in my line of work, I've done a lot of work for British people, a lot of Swiss people, and I'll tell you another group. Well, yeah, a lot of Swiss people live here. Actually, around that Mount Dora area. I say Swiss. It'd be like, yeah.
There's a guy that works at Walmart, too.
Yeah, there's a British guy that works at our Walmart. He's pretty cool. He's like really old. It makes me wonder, like, you ever notice your town's so small, you wonder how people got here? Like, out of all the places, like, that you would, how would you show up to a small town in Walmart?
Yeah.
It's just a British guy just working at Walmart.
It was funny because, like, the British girls we ran into the other day, we were in the mall, and they were in line behind us, and, like, I heard the one girl saying to the other one, "Are you sure you're in the right queue?" Because, like, they did weird things with the register. They opened a new one and then closed the other one, and everybody was split up and, like, looked confused, and they were, like, really confused. It was just funny because I just turned around and I told them, I said, "Yeah, you're in the right spot." I said, "America just doesn't do it the same."
Well,
It's a lot more sloppier.
Mick, I don't know how America would change if the Queen took back the control of baking. If she controlled all the cakes and stuff, I would assume the Victoria sponge would be more of a thing here. But if you meant take back the control,
Stop.
I wouldn't know how to answer that. It would really given the time of the country. Because there's sometimes in this country that we think that we're the greatest thing in the world, and then there's other times in the country that we're just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a country. So, I think somebody told me before, they said, if you want to raise a family, go to Europe. If you want to make money, come to America.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of see that because, like, I mean, you guys work, I'm sure all you guys work, spend a lot of time in the field. I think one of the things that would surprise you if you moved to Florida is how free it is to look up and say, hey, I want to start my own business. I don't care if you want to do, let's just say you want to clean, or we'll say you want to build small sheds and see how fast, like, in order to have a business license in the state of Florida, depending on certain things, like a general contractor, they kind of oversee, you got to take a test and it's kind of hard, but let's say you just want to open up, you can open up your own business here as long as it's not around food or anything. That's when, like, with stuff like that, it starts getting a little crazy. But let's say you just wanted some type of contractor. Let's say you wanted to build stuff or clean stuff. You could start that realistically. It might cost you maybe $500 US to get started.
Don't.
Like, obviously, you got to supply your own tools and stuff. But just to start a business, it's so easy to start a business here. You don't have to go through anything. If you want to, If you buy your own
You
piece
could
of
have
property,
no schooling at all either.
yeah, there's no. If you want to start your own,
For some of it, obviously.
if you got your own piece of property out in the country, there is no, what do they call it? The council. There's no council to tell you what to do here. If you want to take your piece of property and you want to fill it with 100 junk cars, you can. If you want to build you a little business shed out in the back, or
Please
like
stop.
you can.
He wants the high
So
five.
I'll answer the gun culture question. He wants what?
High five.
Okay, high five. I'll answer the gun culture question. Because a lot of the things that Brits get mixed up on the gun culture is rather owning a gun is right or wrong. And then you get in this whole conversation of tyrannical government fighting back and all that. It's kind of mixed up. But the biggest issue with gun control right now in the United States, and this is my opinion, you can take it with a grain of salt, is we're kind of between a rock and a hard place. Because the people, if you looked up and said guns are illegal tomorrow, all the people that you wouldn't have to worry about with guns would turn their guns in. All the people who you would worry about with guns would still have them.
They're not going to turn them in.
They're not turning them.
They're not following the rules as it is anyway, so they're going to continue to not follow rules.
Right now, that's the idea.
Stop
And
it.
that would be my only defense.
No more.
That would be my only defense for the guns. Or pew-pews. Well, they censor certain stuff.
I know,
so
that's
there's
why
a
I
chance
don't know
where they
why
get.
going into it anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, I do got a few jobs. I've been working 100 miles away right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, about 60, 70 miles away. I've been leaving at 5 a.m. and I've been getting home around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So work's actually been good. And that's usually when the videos slow down for you guys, is because I'm so focused on work that once I get home, it's a very hands-on job I have. I know I look stupid, but I drive dump trucks. I can drive loaders, tractors, excavators, and I spend most of my time during the day doing that, filling in positions that need to be filled in, and I wish my company was bigger, that I would be out there. Like, I have a few guys that work for me, but 9 times out of 10 when they're loading rocks, we're loading rocks too. We're out here getting it done. I have a good crew, but it's still, I like to be hands-on, so it's very tiring. Yeah, everybody's kind of slowing down. We're going to end it here. Mr. Coxey asked the question, so I wanted to, I don't think, I'll say like this. Anytime you implement, just like what you guys got going on, when somebody wants to do harm, they want to do harm, whether it's big, small, or anything like that. I think that is in that very idea is a philosophical question, because 4 apples is a lot of apples if you've never seen 100 apples. And if you've never seen 100 apples, 4 apples is a lot of apples. But if you see 100 apples, 4 apples is not a lot of apples. So I understand, like, when we say if we lose those things, when you live in the idea one's too many, I don't know. It's such a large question that's beyond me. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
It's a large question.
There's way too many things that go actually into it.
Yeah, and it's not something like, oh, it's way too involved of a conversation. It's like, it's way too involved. I'm probably not the one to ask, because I don't know. I know that my family's here, and I want to keep my family safe. I say this for every country and every government and everything. For every government that rules a country, there's millions of people who just want to feed their family, and I'm just one of those guys who want to feed my family. Mm-hmm. And I pray to God that we never have to be in a situation that we ever have to use any type of violence or defense for any of it because of what it can do or affect my family mentally, not just that moment. So it's odd, but yeah. There's no work-life balance in America. there is no work-life balance. It's a land of opportunity. That means if the sun's up, there's opportunity and you need to take it. There is no work-life balance. If you got the time and the sun shines, you better be moving and you better be doing. That's how we work. But all right, Mr. Coxey, I'll look out for it. All right, guys, we appreciate everybody joining in. Everybody thank Mr. Coxey for sending this in. If you guys want to send us something, address is below. We check the box about once a week. If our email address is Tripping Through Adventures. It's an ad going, so we'll let that play through. Our email address is trippingthroughdventures@gmail.com. Send us an email. Let us know you sent something. Outside of that, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes.
Thank you.
Thank you to anybody who subscribed. We're almost to 10,000 subscribers. We appreciate it. We're thinking of something. We'll work on a giveaway. Thank you so much. Everything you guys make is delicious. I don't understand it, and there's no chemicals in it. How do you guys do it without no red dye? I don't understand that. I'll never know.
Yeah.
You need a little red dye. Double entendre. All right, guys. Thank you, and